As Bowser's Fury slowly inches its way towards its release day, I get more and more excited to play this new side mode. Why? Well, besides it looking so freaking cool, I'm enthralled by how it'll even work. And honestly, from what I've seen about Bowser's Fury through several trailers and countless gameplay reveals, it seems to show some signs of possible new direction towards the 3D Mario formula. And that is why in today's video, I will be speculating as to why Bowser's Fury may hint at the future of 3D Mario games. But before I begin my discussion, I just want to quickly preface that if you currently aren't sure whether or not Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury is right for you, I highly suggest checking out my top 10 important things to know about video. Other than that, I hope you enjoy today's theory. Alrighty, so let's start with the basics. What exactly is Bowser's Fury and what is its goal? So, of course, you play as Mario, team up with Bowser Jr., you travel around Lake Lapcat, and you collect these cat shines. Fury Bowser appears and you can take him down with like a Giga Cat Bell or something, and this happens when you collect a certain amount of cat shines, and the ultimate goal is to defeat him. Simple enough, especially for a Mario game. However, what's interesting here is not actually the main plot, but instead its core gameplay and presentation. Now, the take on Bowser's Fury, to be honest, is actually really similar to Super Mario Odyssey. Of course, that's something you guys probably already expected. A lot of people have speculated this, but seriously, you team up with Bowser Jr., which is very similar to teaming up to like Cappy. Heck, you can even make some assumptions that it's also similar to Mario Galaxy and even Super Mario Sunshine, because Mario also has an ally, which is Luma in Galaxy and Flood in Super Mario Sunshine. And basically, what they all have in common here is they go around a sandbox-style world with smaller platforming, challenges inside, and basically collectibles scattered everywhere. And really, when it comes down to face value, Bowser's Fury is just like that. However, as I mentioned before, I think it still has more of that Super Mario Odyssey style. I mean, assets seems to be reused from Mario Odyssey, such as the collectible animation for the cat shines, as they're very similar to the ones found when you collect moons. Not to mention, we also have this new setting called Lake Lapcat, which gives me Lake Kingdom vibes, so, I mean, if it does suggest something, it does look like it is kind of reusing some sort of assets. And let's also not forget, hello, Snapshot mode, which is brought to this game, and also the full 360 movement instead of like the 8-way direction found in 3D World's base game. Yes, I did find out it still will be 8-way in the base game, which is unfortunate, but to see Bowser's Fury in its full scope of movement, oh, finally, freaking icing to the movement cake, dude. And all of this right here is a huge, and I mean huge, improvement for Super Mario 3D World. Because despite it being considered a 3D Mario game, many fans in the past have been a bit disappointed with this game just due to the fact that it's more linear and not being like the other games found in like Super Mario 3D All-Stars, for example. But what's so freaking cool is that Bowser's Fury addresses this problem, which is why I believe personally Nintendo may be experimenting this crossover idea between 3D World's linearity and Mario Odyssey's sandbox style. You know, core Mario 3D original style of just like jumping around in multiple worlds with, like I said, small mini platform challenges in between. However, the difference here is also incorporating the 3D World gimmicks and power-ups that we loved in the base game. And here's the thing, I never disliked Super Mario 3D World, heck even 3D Land, but I was also one of those type of people where, I really wish Mario 3D World or Land was just like the other 3D original Mario games. And honestly, I feel like now there's no reason to dislike 3D Land or World, because even though they are different, Bowser's Fury right now is proof that Nintendo can combine the ideas of a linear objective while still keeping it in a sandbox style. And if Nintendo actually does this, I will honestly be a happy camper. I've absolutely loved the original Super Mario Bros., Super Mario World, Super Mario Bros. 3. There's just a sense of charm I get from them. But after a while, they honestly get pretty old, and there's not a lot you can do to innovate there. Which is why the new Super Mario Bros. Series hasn't been the best. But the fact that so many people still play them shows proof that new Super Mario Bros. Still does well. I mean, just look at the Wii U sales. Super Mario 3D World is the second most selling game, with New Super Mario Bros. U being third. And what's crazy here is that New Super Mario Bros. U sold shockingly a lot more on the Switch compared to the Wii U, by over like 3 million units so far, and is currently sitting in the top 10 best-selling games. Therefore, I think 3D World and Bowser's Fury will sell extremely well, despite the fact that it's still different compared to like Super Mario 3D All-Stars, with Mario 64 Sunshine and Galaxy. But the question is, will it sell more than Super Mario Odyssey? I don't think so, because Odyssey is just a unique experience like no other, basically. But that doesn't mean it won't sell a lot. I mean, I think it will actually come close to Super Mario Party standards, which literally sits in like the top 7. Also, it seems like this game will be like the main Mario game to come out this year. I highly doubt Odyssey 2 will even come out this year, making this one like shine basically, unless we have Mario Kart 9, but that's a whole different story to speculate. And like I said, since New Super Mario Bros. U sold well despite it kind of getting redundant, so many people still to this day love this style of Mario gameplay, which is pretty much due to the fact that so many people grew up from generation to generation liking Super Mario Bros, Super Mario World, New Super Mario Bros series if you're like one of the newer generations, thus me thinking that the game will also appeal to the greater mass audience, aka more casual fans of Mario. Plus, one of the biggest selling points is the online multiplayer in my opinion, so it might pull even more sales with this reason alone. Therefore, if this game does sell really well, there's a chance Nintendo might revisit this experimental idea from Bowser's Fury. And so finally we get to the main point of this video, the future of 3D Mario games. What is there to come? Now, in the very near future, of course, I feel like there's gonna be a Super Mario Odyssey 2. It did so freaking well. At this point, I think it's very unlikely for a Sunshine 2 or Galaxy 3 because it's, I don't know, 3D All-Stars was released and it's such an old idea to revisit Super Mario Sunshine and Galaxy going forward. But after Mario Odyssey 2, I feel Bowser's Fury may just be an experiment for them to possibly make a 3D Mario game using, again, the original Super Mario Bros. Style with Mario Odyssey's sandbox level design. What I want to see is Nintendo to continue the lore of the Mushroom Kingdom, as we haven't really gotten something like that since like Super Mario RPG in 1996, which by the way is a very phenomenal title. Highly recommend checking it out. I would absolutely love to traverse around different variations of the kingdom with towns and structures, NPCs just chilling, you know, mini platform challenges. The ally aspect can return, and I think this will absolutely work if they reuse some of the 3D World gimmicks, because honestly, 3D World feels a lot more faithful to the Mario franchise, and as a diehard fan of the series, this is something I would love to see. Just seeing Mario hit blocks and a lot of bricks, the standard freaking mountains in the back, but the fact that every single area in the Mushroom Kingdom is just its own style, like Rose Town, or just like that sunken ship in Mario RPG, that would be freaking cool to see. And to implement characters like Bowser Jr. as an ally, heck even Luigi, oh my gosh, that would be so freaking cool to see Mario and Luigi's like Superstar Saga but in 3D and not in an RPG style. Oh man, like the possibilities are endless here. And the reason why I talked about 3D World gimmicks is because this hits the core of Mario. Mario Galaxy is great and all, but it sometimes feels like it's not a Mario game because, you know, you're in space, you are using Mario assets such as like the enemies and like the types of grass or whatever, but it sometimes doesn't feel like the same. Same with Mario 64. I mean, you have Wet Dry World, I mean, it's just there. And Mario Sunshine, even though you have Piantas there, it's a totally different setting. So if Mario Odyssey is finished, what's there next for Mario? I feel like revisiting its roots, starting off like where Mario first started in Super Mario Bros. World 1-1. I think it would definitely target a huge audience. Whether you're 5 or you're like almost 40 years old, I think this type of Mario game is the future of 3D Mario. And now, I turn to you guys. Do you think Bowser's Fury implies something huge for the foreseeable future of 3D Mario? Or do you think this just might be a one and done kind of thing? Let me know in the comment section below. I would absolutely love to hear what other Mario fans think. Regardless, I hope you did find this video enjoyable, and if you did, be sure to smash that like button and consider subscribing if you want to see more Mario 3D World videos or other related Mario topics. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out, my duders.